Welcome to Industrial PLC Applications. This video is on Connected Components Workbench. It's our first program and we're going to run through how to open up the software and create a project. This video assumes that the program Connected Components Workbench has been downloaded and installed on your computer. This video is step 3 of 5 in this series, creating a program. Alright, so the next step, of course, is to create something that we can put some logic on, and we're going to create a program. Now, a couple of things, some terms I want to make clear. A project can contain more than just a PLC. Henceforth, they call it a project, not a program. Programs are specifically logic and how to control it. So a project can contain one or more programs. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our project organizer on the left-hand side, and you'll see there's a folder called Micro 850, and right below it is programs. So first blush you think, oh, it's already got one. No, that's the file folder, that's the tree, that's where you're going to store them. So you're going to highlight it, and you're going to right-click on it, and it's going to come up with your choice here of adding, or asking the properties of a particular one, which doesn't have anything, so we can't do the properties, and we don't have a program to paste, otherwise we can do that. So we're just going to hit add, and that pulls in a new box, and you're given 3 choices. You can do structured text, which is, if you look at it, it kind of looks like original C+ language. It's basically a programming language. Those who use it swear by it. It's really quick. That's beyond this particular scope. The second choice you have is a new ladder diagram, which is what we're going to create. And then the third choice is a function block diagram, which is a way of making some self-contained logic, which again is not the point of this video. We're looking strictly at ladder logic. So we're going to highlight that. We're going to go click on it, and it's going to now appear under your programs, and it's got the little symbol to show you that it's a ladder, and it's got program 1 as its name. Now if you don't like that name, you can click on it, and if you're careful not to right click on it, it will open up an editor. If you change the name and want a space, make sure you use the space bar. It will not accept anything with illegal characters. And if you then hit enter, it's going to go back to program 1 saying, yeah, I'm going to time for this nonsense. Okay, so we're going to put down program 1 first. And we can just click on that and it'll change. Now notice a couple of things here. When you create a project with Connected Component Workbench, it sets up memory locations, which we're going to call, they're actually collections of variables. When you start to create the program, you're going to start to create the need for contacts and identify what these contacts do or what these coils do. And you're going to be activating parts of the memory or variables. So I call them collections because they basically are 2 different types of collections. Under our program we have local variables, and just below it, right off of the Micro 850 tree, is global variables. So global variables are where we're going to find our variables that can be used by any program, like inputs, outputs, system status file, or any particular memory location you want any part of the entire project to be able to access. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to double click on it to open it. And it's creating it for us, and we get our very first run of logic. It's a blank run, so it's not really created. So in our next video, we're going to look at creating it. Notice that our work area has completely changed. It's now the other pages are still there. We can go back to our start page if we want to open an existing project, or we can go back to our 850 page if we want to make some adjustments. Again, each of these have got the floating or fixed pin to them. Just be careful what you're doing, because if you lose one of them, like if I turn this Micro 850 off, I've got to then go and find it again, which is problematic. So just be aware that you can quickly toggle between the 3 of them, but watch that you don't hit the X, because it'll delete it, then you have to find it. focusing on trying to do it. On our new run, our new program workspace, we find we have a menu that gives us basically access to every single one of our instructions, and we're going to do that in the next video. Our next video will be step 4, creating a rung of logic. Thank you for watching.